All right, guys. So I don't know how many of you have seen any of my older videos, but I picked up a 79 MG Midget, about a year and a half, 2 years ago. And it was a project for me and my son. He was wanting to get this car running, and his goal was to use it to drive to prom, his senior prom. So the motor was already out of the car. The parts were kind of scattered here, there, and everywhere. It was not a real good situation on the motor because the valves were, the whole head was just rust. We were able to rebuild the head, relap the valves, did all kinds of work to the valves, pulled the oil pan off. I did not pull the whole lower end apart, but I did pull the pistons out. I honed the cylinders to get the rust out of them. Didn't go too deep with it. I just basically knocked off the surface. Put new rings in because they were all stuck. Put it all back together. New gaskets, new head gasket. Some of the stuff was in the older videos, but I had a lot of video content that we were kind of saving to make a putting it back together video, and it was all saved on my computer, and my computer crashed. So all of that video is gone. So I'm going to give you a rundown of where we're at and what our plan is at this point. So the car is still sitting where it was when we brought it home. I am planning on not doing too much to this car. We do have the motor rebuilt. It's ready to go back in. This side's not too bad. There's a little bit of surface rust. The other side's where the bulk of the real bad rust damage is. So what I'm planning on doing, there is a new racetrack, a drag strip in West Virginia, down in Mingo County, and one of the guys that helps out with the drag strip down there and kind of helps promote it is putting on a race this spring, called the Barn Find 5000. And so he's trying to get people to go out and get things like this, or something out of a barn or a junkyard or whatnot, and get it running and get it out on the track and just make a couple passes just for fun. This car is got a lot of work to do to this car before it's ready for that. You can see right there is some really bad rust. The wheels match on this side, I believe. That wheel matches, and I think they've got the spare. So what I'm probably going to do, now that wheel does not match. So I have one wheel that doesn't match, but oh well. I think what I'm planning on doing is pulling this car over towards the building, getting it jacked up, getting the wheels off of it, rebuilding the whole brake system, because that's more important to me than going, because if you can't stop, you're in trouble. Trying to get the motor, transmission put back in this thing and just get it running, get it down the track, and see what goes from there. It may end up evolving into something else where we actually restore the thing completely, but at this point I'm just trying to get the thing running. If there's any of you people out there that are watching in YouTube land and have an MG like this, or have any MG parts that you would like to donate to the cause of this, shoot me a message or comment on the video, and I would be more than glad to take it off your hands. We're very limited on the budget on this car. At this point, I've probably got 500 in the car and probably 300 in all the other stuff with the rings and the head gasket and new starter, all kinds of stuff I put on it, new fuel pump. The thing is, hopefully the motor will be good and strong and ready to go, but doesn't do a lot of good if it's sitting on a motor stand in the building. Need to get it back in the car here. So, like I said, if you've got any parts that you'd like to donate, I'm in need of some seats. I picked up some seats the other day for free that were out of a Jeep Cherokee, and I think they're just a little too big. They don't exactly fit. I'm going to need seats and I don't know, all kinds of stuff that this thing's actually missing. Yeah, if you got something, just let me know, and maybe I can pick it up, or if you got a set of wheels or tires or anything that this thing can use. The front end there's kind of jacked up. It needs a whole new front lance, but at this point I'm probably just going to run it just like it is and see what happens. Probably won't even have a top on it. Well, I know it won't have a top on it, but it is what it is. And there's the motor, guys. It's sitting on the stand, ready to go. Yep, that's it. It's kind of pieces laying everywhere. It's kind of gotten buried amongst all my other projects and things going on. So there it is, guys. Like I said, if you got any parts, just let me know, or want to come out and help me. I'd take some help too, because I'm not able to do much lifting and don't really have a way of getting the motor actually off of the motor stand. If anybody has a motor stand and live around Ripley or Kenna area, want to give me a help, I would be willing to take some help. So but it is a project for sure. So and I'll try to keep you updated. If I do anything to the car, I will try to do some more videos on it, and definitely try to keep, if I can get the thing to go down the track this spring, we'll definitely have some video from that. So watch out for that in the spring, and maybe you'll see it in the barn find 5,000. So I'll try to put a link to the other guy's page down on the description, so you can check out his page. He's got a Cutlass that he's doing that he got out of a junkyard, so mine's a little worse off than his. So all right, guys, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks.